What's up, guys? Welcome to another edition of Market Marauders, beating the market one trade at a time. First things first, smash that subscribe button down below, like, comment, share. So, in the description, I've set up a Patreon page. So it's just a community of people getting together talking about different picks throughout the week. Because I do make these videos every twice a week. But throughout the week, a lot of people were saying they wanted to get in contact with me about different picks they have throughout the week. So that's basically what the Patreon is set up for. Also in the description, there's some book suggestions, some book links that I think are good books for every investor to read. If reading is very paramount for all investing. All investors, the more information you know, the better trader you can be. Especially for me, retail trading, because I'm not a professional trader. Retail trading, and a lot of people who watch are retail traders as well. You basically spend your own money going out there finding, trying the best picks in the market. And that's what these videos are kind of catered towards. So, with all that being said, diving into my top three penny picks for the week. So the first one is ticker sign CLSN. For Clesion Corporation, moving average 50 is $1.07. Moving average 200 is $1.50. They ended the week at 119, so kind of in between their moving average 50 and moving average 200. They're definitely above their moving average 50, and it looks like they're on their way to being above their moving average 200. So if you guys follow the channel, or if it's your first time here, I do believe true investing comes from actual research on the company and not just looking at charts trying to find the best trend of how the company is going to perform, but you need to do some actual background information. And with that being said, I tried to give more background information on the companies so that you are familiar with what they do and current things that are going on with the company that can help your decision. This shouldn't be the last reason why you invest in the company. You can always do more due diligence, and I encourage you all to do that even after watching these videos. This is just to point you in a direction to see where to go if you're new to trading, or if you have never gone to the company's website. You just follow trends on actual stocks, point you all in the right direction on where to go to find that information. So Google press releases for the company, and every company that's publicly traded, which is companies publicly traded, has a press release of things that they're doing, updates on the company, and what products they make, and just overall things that the company does to help inform investors on what the company does, which is always good. And you can understand more on how the business makes money. Their earnings are also posted on there as well. So just tons of information on the actual company's website. And usually, like this one, they have a news and investor tab. They got investor FAQ, and if you got more questions, they got a contact where you can actually email or call the companies themselves. Now, I do not represent any of these companies. These are just all picks that I've picked based on reading the charts and going back and reading information. I do not represent any of these companies. These are just all just random picks. So just bear that in mind moving forward. So they announced that they have been reached their second interim analysis for phase 3 of Optima study for thermodox, which is primary liver cancer. So basically, they're trying to make you know let's just read it. The oncology drug development company announces that prescribed minimum number of events of 158 deaths have been reached. Second, pre-specified interim analysis of Optima phase 3 study with thermodox plus RFA in patients with hepatocellular or HCC primary liver cancer. So basically, they're trying to find something that helps people with liver cancer. So you all, I'm not a medical person by any means, but you all can go and read more about this company. But I do know that liver cancer and liver disease affect millions of people all over the world. So for a company to be doing that and making developments, I think is they can be very profitable by the amount of updates that they have and the amount of conclusions that they come to with helping that situation. So that's why I picked them as one of my stocks for the week. Now we're going to go into my number two pick for the week. And that's ticker sign VXRT. So this app that I'm using, well, I guess not app, this website that I'm using is basically stockcharts.com. It's free. That's why that just popped up. You just go to stockcharts.com and just type in the ticker. I like using it because it gives you the moving average 50 and moving average 200, and it definitely tells you the volume. It's basically every information that you need to know kind of bundled up. So if you guys are looking for a good place to find charts, stockcharts.com is definitely, the go-to for me. So there's also, other ones out there, but this is the one I like using. So that being said, ticker sign VXRT is for Vaxart Incorporated. Their moving average 50 is $1.71. Moving average 200 is 81 cents, and they ended the week at $1.99. So they're well above their moving average 200, and also above their moving average 50. So that's good. That's a good metric to have. They're kind of coming down off of what seems to be kind of a breakout, and they've kind of ran sideways. But going back into some of their information on the company's website, we can see what has caused that. So on the 31st of March, they said they're developing updates on an oral Roni vaccine program. So basically, an oral way to cure the Roni. So any company that's basically making updates or developments to help with the pandemic situation, I think those can yield to be very profitable. So with that being said, I think an update from this company will actually make them spike up again. So, go to their website and look at more of their press releases. I think this was the most recent one that they had. So, they're kind of due for an update because they haven't had one, in quite a while. But I think once that comes, which, it's probably coming pretty soon since this is at the end of March and it's already like basically the middle of April. So, once that press release comes on their development for, their oral vaccine program, I think the company's going to shoot up. Now, I do not represent this company at all, but, just timeline wise, I think, an update is due for this company on, the status of this oral vaccine program. And based on that, and when that comes, I definitely see them shooting up to at least, about $3. Or around that price range. So that's why I picked them as my second pick for the week. Now jumping into my number three pick for the week, we got ticker sign NURO for neurometrics, and moving average 50 is $2. Moving average 200 is $3.26, and they ended the week at $3.30. So they are above their moving average 50 and above their moving average 200 as well. So that is a very good sign. You can see in April, kind of a couple weeks ago, they had a really big breakout where they just blasted past their moving average 50 and moving average 200. Now let's go into one of their press releases and see. This press release came out on the 16th, and it says Neurometrics reports Quell technology to be used in NIH-funded trial evaluation effectiveness of TNS for fibromyalgia. Sorry, I was doing a little reading on the bottom end. So basically, they're trying to cure fibromyalgia. So, something that affects a lot of people. It says on here, U.S. population. It affects an estimated 2 to 4% of the U.S. population, and as many as 6 to 12 million people. And is most diagnosed between the ages of 30 to 50. So, it's pretty prevalent disease, and the updates that they have on trying to actually cure this. I think it's going to yield profitable for the company because it affects so many people. So it's not something that's so niche. It's something that everyone can use who's affected with this. And 6 to 12 million people is quite a lot of people who are affected by fibromyalgia. So that's why I picked them because they have an update. I think the more updates they have on things that they do in the company, I think they could be a lot more profitable. And you can see this came out the 16th, but it's still part of this kind of breakout that they've had. So momentum. Stocks move on momentum, and more press releases and developments the company has. Good developments, that actually fuels stock prices. So I just say it's definitely one to keep your eye on moving forward. You know, Definitely some interesting things that they're doing with the company. So for you all who stayed, I got another number 4 bonus stock for you all. So we're going to dive into that. Ticker sign THMO, and that's for Thermogenesis Holding Incorporated. So their moving average 50 is $3.88. Moving average 200 is $4.04. And they ended the week at $6.12. So they are very high above their moving average 50 and moving average 200, which is wonderful. And we're going to jump into some background information to see why that is going on. So on the 16th of April, which was recently, I think last week, Thermogenesis received an acknowledgement letter from the FDA allowing its Roni antibody fast detection kit for distribution. So this is pretty huge for the company. The FDA basically, it doesn't say approved, but it says acknowledgement. So I think that's sort of on the lines of approval. That they receive acknowledgement letter, which provides confirmation that the test that they're doing is appropriately validated and accommodates with Section 5D of policy for diagnostic tests for RONI 2019 in public health. So basically, they're going to have a test kit out there. They've been approved. They can start shipping it and making profits. So this is huge for the company. Hence why they have shot up to $6.12. I think one of the main companies that I saw who had a test out there was Abbott Labs, and their stock shot up tremendously, but they're definitely well above $6.12 as a company. So I think this company is definitely one to keep your eyes on. It's not really considered a penny stock because it's above, that $5 threshold, but it got put on here because at one point in time, a few weeks ago, it was a penny stock. And its moving average 50 and moving average 200 basically told that it was a penny stock. So, there may be some people who are, hey, that's $6. It's not a penny stock. That's above penny stock range. Yes, I know it's above penny stock range, but it definitely is consideration for a penny stock because based on what they're doing, they're definitely in the penny stock range compared to a company like Abbott Labs when they're both making tests. So I definitely think it's one to keep your eye on for the following weeks, and especially next week since this is a pretty fresh article came out the 16th. So definitely look forward to that. Down below, join the Patreon page. Join the community of investors. Talking more about throughout the week on different picks that you all are making. I actually have more picks on there, so it'll be more than just the 4. I have more picks throughout the week, as well as a community chat, so we can just talk about different stocks. Hope this video helped you all. Make sure that subscribe button down below, like, comment, share, and good luck trading out there for the following weeks. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.